Hi everyone, I am Liffy, and we are back for some more Kerbal Space Program goodness. Now, I'm sorry if I lay these episodes off for a little bit. That's because Kerbal Space Program requires me to have a lot of cutting and a lot of recording. Because I just suck at this one, you know that. But I know what my problem is. I should have put my science into general rocketry. Because I can maneuver even if I don't have stability. I can survive even if I don't have survivability. But my engines cannot do with the lack of power. I need power. So we need an extra 5.9 science right now. And I'll just grab an easy contract to do it. Okay, so none of them give me any science. But I have an idea. It might be cheating, but I have an idea. So yes, this is my idea. Apparently, if you are on the launch pad and you just observe the goo, it gives you some science. So apparently, we get 3 science out of that one. Reset the goo container. We get 3 science out of that one. And then 3 science out of this one. So let's keep it. Recover. Hopefully that will do the trick. And no, the second one only got 0.7 science. So... well, that got some of it done. So now the only thing I need is about more like 3 science. So let's see what I can do. Okay, so I got an offer to test a parachute. A parachute is easy enough. A parachute is good enough. Okay, so testing a parachute. What could go wrong? I just need that. I'll get enough science. I can get... No, I do not want the parachutes to go off at the same time as my engine. But since it's such a light craft, I put the thrust limiters... too low. Hot damn, we are not moving at all. Everyone shut up. Everyone shut up. I know what I'm doing. Everyone shut up. Okay, C1, take 2. So the only thing this contract wants me to do is to fly 7,000 meters, 10,000 meters with a speed of that much. So, let's go! I didn't want them to go at the same time! Come on! Seriously? Who in their right mind would do that? Why would the game do that? Jeb, hold it steady. I'm counting on you. Make it! Make it! You're in the speed range! You're in the speed range! Just get into the height range now! Well, fuck. Everyone shut up! I know what I'm doing! With a little more thrust! We always need more thrust! I don't know if you saw that meme. There was this guy on Who Wants to Be... Oh, god damn it! I am not doing it on purpose! I forget! I swear! I swear! I swear, okay? So I don't know if you saw that meme. There was this guy on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and they were like, what is the term used for power of an engine? And of course it's horsepower, we all know that. But that guy, he looked stunned, and one of the choice was llama thrust. So, for the sake of this joke, let's name it llama thrust from now on. We need more llama thrust. Alright. So I did not get as high because I needed more llama thrust. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, you can do it. Just a little more. There we go. That's good enough for me. The contract is now done, and I only need to fall down to my doom. The drogue parachute will go out as soon as the atmosphere is good enough, and my radial parachutes should go off at about the same time because I set them both to 5,000 meters. See, just like I told you. Everything works fine, but now I'm cruising at 7 meters per second. I have 4,000 meters to go. So it'll be a damn while, so might as well time warp that up to 4 and sip on some coffee. So there we are, close to the ground. Let's slow down the warp a bit. Another bit. And another bit. There we go. There we go. The ground is not even at 0. It's at 69. We're so immature. So, I took a crew report. I did my contract. I can recover the vessel. Bask in the sweet, sweet science. Oh. Well, I thought the contract gave me science, but whether it did or not, I don't care because we got enough for general rocketry now. So let's take a quick look at what it gives us. The Reliant fuel engine, which is probably good enough. The Thumper solid fuel booster. Okay, so we can make this thing now. And a bigger fuel tank. That's cool. I hope it has more oxidizer in it, because that would mean that the engine that it's attached to will actually thrust better. So yeah, let's research that. A good 20 science. Good 20 science. Ah, that is cool. That is cool. So now, hopefully, we can orbit Kerbal. That'll be our goal for now. So let's just get back on the drawing board and make something. Okay, this looks pretty good. So let's call this one the Orbiter Ni. Yeah, that's it. The Orbiter. I already forgot how I say it. So let's save that and launch that. So this is the prototype of the craft that I want to bring around in space to orbit. Now, I forgot to limit the thrust on these, but it's alright. It's alright. We got Jeb here. We can do it. So the stagings are good. Everything is good. So we are ready, and I am scared for some reason. But let's go. That is fast. That is very fast. But from my experience, I've once used 5 at the same time, and it went fine. Barely, but it went fine. And the winglets are making this as stable can be. But we're going very fast, and we're only halfway through our fuel. It's a good occasion to see how much speed I can take. Overheating, and yup, too freaking fast. So, yeah, let's go back and limit the thrust on this. So, C1 take 2. This time it should not be too powerful. SAS, moving steady, and there we go. We should not be going as fast. We should run out of fuel before we go too fast this time. Oh! Apparently we overheated again. Damn it, Jeb! You think you're going a bit too fast? Ah, damn. Okay, so command pod exploded due to overheating. Needs less llama thrust. Now with about 60 llama thrust, we should be good. We should be good. So I know already I'm going to make it into space. So I might as well give a few yaw hits over there so I can make an arch into space. Oh boy, overheating! Overheating! But not enough llama thrust this time, so let's just decouple that. It's a dead weight anyway. And now we're not accelerating anymore. So we'll have to wait until we reach our apoapsis, and then we'll use this trusty little engine to bring us where we need to be. We'll basically be enlarging our orbit. We're already in space. Wow, that was quick. Okay. But yeah, managing, extending the periapsis, or extending, well, because there's always the highest point and then the lowest point of your orbit, which is the apoapsis and the periapsis. Once you're at your apoapsis, extending your periapsis is much easier. So that's what we're gonna wait for. We're gonna wait for this to be... Oh, that is cool. Oh, that is cool. Oh, into space. Oh, that is so cool. Seriously. Okay, so we are almost at our apoapsis. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna use the nav ball over here, turn my ass prograde, and start giving it a little... I'll activate the engine, and now I can just use the thrust to do what I need to do. You see? You see? It works. Now, will I have enough fuel? Will I have enough fuel for that? I am scared of not having enough. Let's wait till we're closer again. Because you see, it's easier on the if you're doing that at the apoapsis, but by the time you reach the apoapsis, the prograde spot changed on the nav ball. So it might be more efficient to simply just hop and go. But you cannot wait until you are precisely at the apoapsis either, because by then you might run it over. You might pass it, you might pass go, and not get cash. Oh, I'm already at half my fuel? The orbiter will not be doing this. Have a little more faith in yourself, Liff. I knew it! I knew it! I ran out of fuel. God damn! After all this time? Seriously? I ran out of fuel. Need more fuel. There we go. Now, 3 fuel engines. 3 fuel tanks in there now. But now that I know this is gonna be bringing me to space very easily, well, we're heavier, so apparently we will be going slower. But I know this is going to make it into space, so I can arch my flight as I start. And there we go. Out of fuel, so let's get rid of that dead weight. And hot damn, that is high. That is high. I could have arced a bit more. Let's hope that does it. Okay, now the apoapsis is a bit farther. Let's be wise about our fuel. What am I talking about? I have a ton of fuel. But still, taking it for granted is one of the worst things I could do. 3 fuel tanks, I hope that does it. Oh! We're almost there! We're almost there, okay. Let's get to the apoapsis again. How much fuel do I have left? Oh, not a lot! Oh, not a lot! Oh! Oh, that many fuel tanks was still not enough, you guys. We made it! We are in orbit! We are in orbit! Oh! Oh, sweet victory! Oh, that is cool! Oh, that is cool! Oh, that is so cool! We made it! Seriously, you guys, making it into orbit from your tutorial and doing it by yourself on career mode. The feeling is incredible! Oh, it's incredible! But now what I gotta do is actually go the other way around, because now that I am into orbit, I need to get back down to Earth, right? So I need to get down to my retrograde here and push that way so my periapsis goes at least under orbit. Because when it goes under orbit, the atmosphere is gonna start getting to me. And then I can use that to slow myself down. But as it is right now, at 93,000 meters, I will just be rotating Earth for until the end of my days. So I do not have enough fuel to make a crash collision down to Earth, to Kerbal. But I do believe I have enough to at least make a course where I can use air to bring me back down to Earth. To Kerbal, Liff, to Kerbal. Oh, that is cool! 3, 2, 1.5, go! Well, my periapsis was a lot lower than what I expected it to be. So I gotta find when my altitude will be going down a lot more. So let's just time warp. We can. All right. You cannot manage your stages while in time warp. So we do not need this anymore. I could have shot that towards the Earth, towards Kerbal. Kerbal, Liff, Kerbal. Ow, that hurts. So now let's time warp a bit until our altitude is low enough that air will start rushing under us, and then we can use that air to slow our descent. And I did think about making a brown little heat shield for my butt over here, because we ate the gangriest whopper, and now we need that to protect us because it's too hot. So the way we are oriented right now, all the air is catching the heat shield. And good, because that's what we want. Because the rest of this is vulnerable to heat. So we want the heat shield to grab everything. Since it grabs everything, it will slow down our descent. You see, my surface speed on top of the nav ball is starting to go down. We are doing this. We are doing fine. We will survive. We'll live. Jebediah, you will have some sweet, sweet experience. And there we go. We are getting slow enough that air is no longer overheating our butt. Eating spicy was well worth it, because we were equipped with heat-resistant diapers. Okay, so we are near 1,000. We are under. So, you know what? I should put my drogue parachute on another stage. So there we go. They are good enough. Okay, at 5,000 they'll go up. There we go, drogue parachute. They'll start lowering my speed a little bit, but these are weaker parachutes than the normal ones, because 33 meters per second as we're doing right now, might be a bit too fast than what this thing can hold. But the idea of the drogue parachute is that they are weaker, but they are more effective at higher altitudes. So I have these two that go off at 5,000 meters, and then I have the other two that will go off at 2,500. Which is why I put them in different stages, because I do not want the bigger ones to break from too much air. I could just... you know what, it's gonna take a long while, so I'll just wait till we're down lower to bring out my bestest parachutes. 500, that's good enough. And there we go, our speed is going down, down, down. 5 meters per second. It's gonna be one smooth landing. We made it into orbit! And we came back, you guys! That is so cool! Because I obviously caught a lot in my last episode because I had a ton of failure. But failing so much made this so much worth it! That is so cool, you guys! That is cool! I could not imagine! That is cool! Oh, I am proud of myself. 10 science? Recovery of a vessel that returned from Kerbal orbit? Well, yeah, of course, it's my first time going into orbit. Also, 10 science from that, and 4.5 from that, and then, oh wow, we got 35 science! Oh, that tastes good! Man, that tastes good! Oh, good science. And Jebediah advanced to level 1. That is cool! That is cool! Oh, that is so cool! Oh, what can we get? Well, we can't get advanced rocketry. But for now, what we have is good enough. But hot damn, all of these cost 45 science? Okay, so in my next part, I will have to get some science and decide on which of these lovely, lovely things I can invest. I'll probably look into advanced rocketry because I want to be able to go on the moon. On the Mun. Want to be able to go on the Mun. That's probably my next objective. Make it to the Mun. So, yeah. Oh, that is so cool. We went into orbit and made it back safely. Oh, that is cool. So, thanks everyone for tuning in, and we'll be back with some more. See ya!